my name's James McCann. I'm the Irish physiotherapist. My claim to fame is I'm the only man Irishman to score a Challenge Cup final.
Hi, I'm Andy Kelly. I'm co-coaching the Irish side with Steve O'Neill. My great-grandparents come from County Mayo.
Just think, fellas, your grandfather was what you?
Hi, Matt Foster, formerly Wellington Wolves, now with Ireland. Grandparents originated from the Dublin area.
Well, my name's David Barney, I'm from the Leeds Rhinos, and my Irish ancestry comes from the Letterkenny area where my grandfather was a farmer.
Hello, my name is Ian Heron, my club is Hull FC, and I was born in Belfast.
Barry McDermott, Leeds Rhinos, grandparents hail from County Clare.
You both elected to play for Ireland against England and Australia. What were the main reasons behind it?
My reason being was since 1996 I've not really enjoyed my international career, and I opted for Ireland because when I was guaranteed a good time, and that certainly lived up to that.
I just thought about playing for Ireland. I didn't really think myself much of a chance for playing for Australia, and I mean this only comes up once in a lifetime to play in the World Cup, so from my heritage is from Ireland, so I thought it was a good chance to experience it.
What's the difference between a rugby league and rugby union?
Rugby union is for girls.
How much do you get paid?
Not enough.
If you get into quarter-finals, do you think you'll beat England?
It is a very strong possibility, and the answer to that question is I expect us to reach the semi-finals. Well, for the team manager of the Dark Horses of the World Cup tournament, get down, put your money on, pay your mortgages on. This team is going places.
Well, they're Ireland, but they're not quite the Clancy brothers, and that's the real challenge for the coach, isn't it, Joe Lydon, that they've all found these distant connections with Ireland through grandparents, grandfathers, grandmothers, and the challenge for a coach is to try to bring a rather disparate group of players into a team.
I think that is a key at Belfast and the rest of the management group. They have utilised the ancestry route to the full. They've brought players in from around the world to play for Ireland, but they've also brought players in that are quality and who are actually committed for Ireland. Throughout the camp, throughout the week preparation, and in Spain as well when they've prepared before arriving here in Belfast, it's a very laid-back atmosphere, but I think it just masks that it actually is a very committed outfit and a very skilled outfit. And Northwood, the manager there, said that they are the dark horses, want to put your money on, and I think that's exactly right. Ian mentioned it, they can go an awful long way in this competition.
And it's a team, I'm sure, Ian, that you would love to coach because you're familiar with so many of the talented players within that side. What would you see as the particular strengths of this Irish lineup?
Well, first of all, they've got a very good pack of forwards, and to dominate third position and to bend an opposition team backwards, you've got to have good forwards, and the pack is a very strong pack. And with the front row, it's got size. They've got a hooker from Australian, Danny Williams, it's very tough. But the exciting part from a coaching point of view is the back row of Joint, Campion and Rickerson, two Australians, and the grand final man of the match, Chris Joint, my captain at St Helens. Yeah. That's a very good back row, and I think that will create a lot of space for the two halves, Sheridan and Tommy Martin. Tommy Martin's just come off a super year. He's been the Players' Player of the Year in Super League, and with the forwards dominating third position, I expect those two to have a very big influence on the game and probably be leaders for man of the match.
Tell us a bit more about Tommy Martin, because he was a player who was really on the way out at St Helens before you arrived on the scene.
Well, a lot of people say I've been good for Tommy, but Tommy's been great for me, and he's a great guy to coach. He's got a great desire to be successful. He's got outstanding skills, and there's an old saying I've got, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And for everything Tommy's done, he deserved what he got out of the game because he's worked very, very hard this year, and he's been a very important part of our team because of his association with Sean Long. And also defensively he's good. He's got an outstanding kicking game. Attacking wise, I think he's made more breaks than anyone in Super League this year. So he's an outstanding player to coach, but he's also an outstanding player for Ireland to have today.
It looks a very well-balanced Irish lineup. What about Samoa, Joe? What do they bring to the sport of rugby league?
They'll bring a hard-hitting team out this afternoon to face Ireland. The conditions, I think, won't suit them but their style of play will be hampered a little bit. A lot will depend on the quality players that they have in the squad and the experienced players in the squad. Poacher, the captain, will have to lead well. The Swan Brothers will have to perform. A lot of Auckland-based players here have played in the NRL, the Australian competition. So they have the experience, but it'll all depend on that opening start, and particularly how they can handle the likes of Tom Martin, but more importantly, the Island pack.
Kick-off at 3 o'clock here at Windsor Park, Belfast. Let's hear from the two coaches, Darryl Williams, who coaches the Samoan lineup, and Andy Kelly, who coaches the Irish. And Richard Duckenfield asked Andy Kelly whether this Irish side can go all the way.
Well, we don't want to get into predicting, and obviously that's the coach's guidance side. We feel we have the quality, we feel we have the desire and commitment to go all the way, and we're looking forward now just to getting into the group games. 3 very difficult games, I might add, against Samoa, Scotland and the Maoris, and if we come through that intact, then we feel that we can progress quite a long way.
Being professional players, they've had to make the most of it. Our preparation's been anything but ideal, but they've just got to get on with the job. We've had a bit of training together this week, and hopefully that's enough to get us through the game. Is the squad confident?
Yes, very. And that's not an overconfidence. There will be no presumption as we come out on the field. We know we've got to work very, very hard. This is a capable Samoan team. They'll be very inventive. They'll promote the ball, and we've got to combat that. Then we have the quality in people like Tommy Martin, the centres Mickey Withers and Michael Eager, and up front Terry O'Connor, Barry McDermott and Danny Williams from Melbourne. They're going to provide a lot of stern tests for the opposite numbers.
Have you set yourself a target in the competition or not? My target is to win every game we play. Obviously we're up against a good opposition, and we respect that, starting today with Ireland. But we're going to knock them out and face up against the Maoris and see what happens then. But we haven't come here to be just another team in the competition. You'll see from today's game that we'll stamp ourselves as a team to be reckoned with.
Which one is it going to be?
Well, that's the view of the two coaches. Ireland against Samoa is now about 5 minutes away, and that's the scene at Windsor Park, Belfast. It's drawn a few spectators, maybe a few new converts to the game. But I think with the bad weather around and the amount of sport that's been on in Belfast in the last few hours, well, it's hit the attendance here pretty hard, and that's a shame, isn't it, Ian?
Yeah, it is, because this is an Ireland team that could be right there in the semi-finals, and it's a Samoan team with got a lot of flair in it. So, it's a good selling point for rugby league in this area.
Windsor Park, Belfast, making itself clear that it's the home ground for Linfield, and the Northern Ireland national football team only ever staged one rugby league match, and that was some 40 odd years ago, but now it's about to stage the opening match in this Rugby League World Cup. Ireland against Samoa, and our commentary team for the match, Jonathan Davis and Ray French.
Yes, as Steve says, 46 years since Rugby League last played here at Windsor Park. Halifax and Warrington in an exhibition match that day, but this afternoon I think a contest which should be a little more competitive. The opening game of 31 matches here in Belfast. Some really bad weather this morning, cut down the crowd, but still good sprinkling of supporters that are eager to get a first taste of rugby league, and that Irish team, I think, Jonathan, very keen to get into action.
Yeah, as Millward said, I just think that the pack is immensely strong, and I think get over the top of the Samoans. It is all about Tommy Martin and Brian Sheridan, but you mustn't underestimate the Samoans. They'll be very, very tough, they'll be very committed, and they will be difficult to beat. It's a big game on this afternoon.
Yeah, Terry O'Connor leading the Irish side out. Two sides, relative newcomers to international rugby league. Ireland playing in the first World Cup. They were in the emerging nations back in '95, and Samoa in only their second tour, with Ireland of course in the green, Samoa in the royal blue and the red and white piping down the sides. And a good round of applause from the crowd who have braved the storms, the winds and the rain this morning to come here to Windsor Park. The two managers, Mark Tackey for Samoa and Ralph Rimmer, the Huddersfield Chief Executive, Steve O'Neill, Andy Kelly there, the two proud coaches of this Irish side, leading them onto this pitch. And I must congratulate the groundsman, Jonathan. It is in superb condition.
Yeah, the rain we've had has been immense, but the pitch is in perfect condition. They play a lot of football here. The grass is extremely short and the surface is magnificent, and I'm sure that the ball will be wet and slippery, but it will be a fast game, I can assure you that.
Yeah, a little entertainment for the crowd earlier on, and some little league teams from the local schools, and they certainly found the weather conditions, not too bad for the rugby. But this Irish side, a lot expected of them. O'Neill and Kelly, the two coaches, very confident that they can go a very, very long way in this tournament. Terry O'Connor, number 8 there, his first ever captaincy of a professional side. And there we have the Manu Samoa band just getting ready for the first national anthem from Samoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthems of Samoa and Ireland.
Shortly to reply with Ireland's score. For Ireland, and they certainly looked ready for it. It may be the first World Cup for the Irish, but certainly the fans getting right behind them here. No lack of big match experience though in that Samoan side. Dulature, Solomona and Peterson all used to top quality rugby down under in Australia. 8 new caps in the Irish side, and coach Steve O'Neill selected a rough, tough pack to counteract the Samoan six. Terry O'Connor and Chris Joynt leading the way up front, and if they can get the upper hand, down for Tommy Martin and Steve Prescott directing operations behind. And just getting ready for the Samoan war cry, Toa Samoa, the Warriors of Samoa. That man really coaching the skipper, a very, very experienced player with Wakefield Trinity. A hooker in the 95 World Cup and prop forward, skipper for Ireland. Wigan prop in outstanding form this year for Wigan, Terry O'Connor. Referee from Australia, Tim Mander, one of the top whistlers down under, ready to get the Lincoln Financial Group World Cup underway. 31 matches, 29 different venues. The final at Old Trafford on Saturday, November the 25th. Plenty of rugby to come, plenty to enjoy, and I think Jonathan...
Okay, don't go early. Wait for the whistle.
Yeah, I think it's going to be ferocious. There's no doubt about it. They'll try to impose the physical presence of Samoans, and maybe Tim and the referee will be very, very busy. But no, it's going to be ferocious. That's the one thing they will take it to Ireland. And I know the big names have gone, the Perelenis and the Tulagis, just under Tugamala, but these will come, and nothing's been said about them, so they'll be very confident, I think.
They certainly do relish the physical activity, these Samoans. Monty Beetham there, running into some heavy traffic down the middle from number 10 there, Barry McDermott. Willie Swan, number 7, just orchestrating the movements behind the ruck area. Willie Forge into the forward play. There's a hooker in 95 who's forward today. And the heavy rains that we've had here in Belfast relented. And that's a good kick. Ryan Carney, Paul Vaughan, Gaelic former player. Started life with the Dublin Blues amateur side. Steve Prescott. Plenty of pace in this Irish side, Dunn.
Prescott, Carney, Wiggles had a good season. So, the thing is Samoa will have to use the win. They've got the win at their back, so it'll be interesting to see how much use they make of the win.
And that's a good kick from Tommy Martin against that win. You can see the flag there for Mr. Phil Brooks raised high, blowing in that breeze.
Yeah, and you see how Tommy Martin intelligently kept the kick underneath the wind.
Ireland finalists in the Emerging Nations Cup in 95, losing to the Cook Islands, but they didn't have the quality of the players they've got on view here. And Richard Duckyfield, how are conditions down there?
Well, probably as well as good as they've been all day today, right? I remember that the Irish joint coach Steve O'Neill was saying before the game that he expected a very, very tough start.
Oh, and a good chance here, Dick! That looks a try for Chris Joyce. Good burst there initially by Barry McDermott, but Chris Joyce, two-try hero of the grand final a couple of weeks ago, strikes so early.
Yeah, great try, all made by McDermott. They just came on the charge. I think he might have could have got it himself, but unsuccessfully just popped the ball to Chris Joyce, and that's what Chris Joyce is, a world-class player. But he's on his right foot, defence just fades away again. Good body angle, ball's on, that's a tremendous offload. I think he could have got it himself, but as I said, it's a lovely little pass to Chris Joyce.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen Barry McDermott sidestep like this, Jonathan.
Well, it's not, he just goes through the motions, and Susu misses him, bangs him off on Milford, and just offloads. Just very, very simple. It's a tremendous offload. It's a poor defence by the Samoans.
Bit of passion, right?
Well, good attack. Steve Prescott, the Hull full-back, 4 Irish caps already to his name. Not with the easiest kicks, very, very wet underfoot, but no hesitation. The flags are up. Another 2 points for Ireland, and the Irish gather the first points in this Lincoln World Cup. 6-0.
Yeah, very good start, as I said, against the wind, and just a good discipline. But here he goes. The defence seems to be on easy. He's got his back station at number 10. Gets off his line. There's no overlap. Bang, right foot, just leaves him for dead. His head down. It's a bit of a mismatch with the full back. It's a great offload, and Joint, he's right on his left-hand shoulder.
Chris Joyce was only saying the other day, Jonathan, that he really was waiting for this game. They'd been out to La Manga in Spain for warm weather training. They didn't play a match out there. Significant?
Not really. They had a tremendously long season, and Joint was man of the match in the Super League final. So, the rest was needed for these boys, and it's just a question for them getting preparation, getting in the team movements going together, the tactics and everything, and just working together as an unit.
It amuses me, the Welsh went out to South Africa, the English went to America, the Irish to La Manga. In my day, when we wanted a change of scenery, it was a run along the canal, I think, Jonathan.
Three months by boat if you were going, right? That's not trouble.
Ireland then, in possession, in those green and white jerseys. And it's Yanni Williams moving it around, joint.
Yes, you know, that's the pressure. The pressure is put on Tommy Martin. They know he's the main kicker, and the supporting runners were just in front of him. He had to offload, and there was a forward pass.
Okay, nice and easy. Let's just take this easy. No, don't come forward, Ireland. Don't come forward. We're not, sir. We're not, sir. Get your pack, fellas. Get your pack.
Tim Bander talking to the two packs, just reassuring them.
I want the two again. You go down.
Much heavier than Samoa too. That's strange.
No, we're going to wait. Take it easy. Let him in. Let him in.
I think we can see the loss of people like Apollo Parolini and Via Matanza and company.
Yeah, you know,
okay, let's go.
Various reasons of time, and going to rugby union, it's taken a big chunk out of the Samoan side, and at the moment they seem very lethargic and non-interested, and if they keep playing the game, they're going to get a severe beat, and they have to pick the game up.
Well, they've got plenty of youngsters in this side, just an average age of 22 years. They may be a little unnerved at these early stages. A lot of power there. Frank Pulatur charging in with experience with the Penrith Panthers. Monty Beetham again. Back to Simon Geros there. Willie Swan. Solomona, that's a good move down that side. Here's a chance. Oh, darling! No try.
I tell you what, I think he's got to go to the video ref. I think he got there, right? And I think Mandel's got to have a look at it. They're a bit slow there going back to Irish defence, and he just dives through them.
Placed it properly and didn't knock it on.
Well, just checking whether there was a knock on there.
Here he goes, he gets there. Well, I think he does get pressure on it.
Well,
it's a call for the video refs.
Certainly Brian Liuma, he got round there, didn't he?
He got there well, he created the overlap, and I think the damage is done by David Solomona. You know, he's a tremendous player, Solomona. He plays for Sydney City. And look at this, it's just simply played across, they've sucked him in onto the left. Simple miss rugby, and all of a sudden he got an overlap. The winger is out wide, and Foster is caught in two minds. He covers well, but the little grubber kicks through, and a bit lethargic going back here, and all of a sudden just goes low and gets it.
He was certainly onside, Jonathan, no problem in that area.
Definitely onside. I think the only question that the video referee's got to go, did he get down with pressure, or was it a knock on? And it's his decision. Here he goes, watch it again, Ray. Definitely gets there.
Well, I don't know.
Definitely gets there. I would give that as a try.
You have to exert downward pressure with the hand, or cover the ball with the body, and above the waist and below the neck. Does he get the downward pressure? Just let's have a look at this.
I think he does. Here he comes, goes low, good body under, misses the kick, Egan. That's a try, I think. Do you think, Ray? I would give that as a try.
I'm not so sure. I think he sort of gets it down with his wrist. But could be a try, Jonathan, if the video referee, Mr. Haig, thinks that the downward pressure was there.
I think it's a try. I think it's a try.
It is.
And they're back in the game, right?
They're back in the game, and the Irish crowd don't like it, but certainly Samoa do, and congratulations there for Brian Liuma, the Penrith Panthers wing. He said it was easy. The new ball there, which perhaps we should mention, the new 8-panelled ball that Willie Poaching is approaching. Supposed to be aerodynamically superior to the previous ball. Let's have a look. Well, he didn't handle that well.
Well, he kicked it very well as well, to be honest. With, it was a very poor kick, and I have tested the ball, and it is a great ball to kick. It's a little bit rounder than a normal ball, and I know the Australians have got complaints about it, but I'm sure that kicker of Darren Buckley's quality will relish kicking with this ball. But again, it's very, very simple play. A couple of missed balls, and they've got the overlap. And Solomon just has it go, and again he's got a man outside. It's a lovely little kick through there. He just gets slow and gets the ball to it. He either misses a kick.
So, Ireland 6, Samoa 4. And, let's give a little bit of sympathy to these lads from Samoa. The weather not really to their liking. Some young lads, as I said, 1 or 2 19-year-olds, average age 22. Perhaps a little unnerved in those early minutes, but showing good rugby now.
You're off. You're back off.
Side again. Referee Tim Mander from Australia, very, very keen to get a good game in these difficult conditions. Well taken by Prescott.
That's a dreadful kick there, really strong. Just to take it early and just makes a hash of the kick. They can't afford to do that with the wind. They need field position.
Carney coming in midfield, helping the forwards out, set to join Wigan next season. A little bit of case of after you at the moment with this Irish pack. Good tackle there from Monty Beaton. O'Connor now on the charge, looking for John, can't find him, but again the Samoa's moving in. Fred Peterson there. That's a better kick from Ryan Sheridan. Big wide pitch, this Windsor Park, full 68 metres by 100 metres. Ireland, I know, certainly want to play a wide, expansive game if you can. Solomon, terrific tackle, but he does well to get the ball out there to Joe Nalavo, but Ireland moving in. No tackle, says the referee. The ball must touch the floor or the carrying arm. Monty beat them again, launching Frank Poulature. The Samoans keeping this ball close at the moment. Mark Forster, again, as is common these days in rugby league, wingmen coming in midfield, helping out. Down it.
Just a quick one.
The referee wants the word about this.
Then we were a high shot. Carney goes in. I think that was Gairos that went in over the top.
That's all, just caution. Thanks, Steve.
Just a caution there from Mr. Mander for Simon Geros of the Burley Bears up there in Queensland, and I think Carney thinks the Bears hitting too. A bit groggy.
I don't think that'll be the last of the high shots this afternoon. They have a tendency to go a little bit above the shoulder, so Tim Mander might be a busy man.
Well, he's certainly one of the top referees down under in Australia there.
Yeah, that's right. Wait for it. There you go.
Danny Williams setting off Dermot, but again fierce tackling there from the Samoan pack. Williams again. Melbourne Storm, one of the grand final winners there with Melbourne in '99. Amberley from Belfast. And Luke Ricketson of the Sydney City Roosters. Again, his family in Kilkenny. Williams to Martin. Not the best of kicks, but well recovered. To one tackle. The ball coming off a Samoan. Oh, and I think McDermott did well to straighten up there and settle it down. He's got 4 or 5 tackles left here. Kevin Campion, Brisbane Broncos back row. But again, the tackling relentless. David Solomon there, crunching in around the middle. O'Connor. he's certainly leading from the front as the Irish skipper.
Yeah, I think they need to do more of that. They need to just charge and get there, make the hard yardage, then spread it a little bit wider and use the half backs. And maybe get Ricketson out a little bit wider. You know, he has played in the centre position, but they need to do the hard yards first.
Connor. Wonderful tackle. Sheridan. That's a nice one. Full-back's there, he's missed it. It's safe.
Yeah, did well to clean up. A couple of bodies went for it. Yeah, just a little kick. It was a good kick. That's a penalty. Broke early from Hampton half-back.
What's happening? Commentators on, have we? Sorry, Michael.
Stoppage in play.
It's Fred Peterson down there, I think.
Willie, the 10's an issue. It's an issue, don't take me as a fool. You get in front, I'll penalise you. Anthony, you know the story of that, mate. You're off all the time,
did very well to get away from that pressure there.
Yeah, it was a lovely little kick, you know. It's a kick against the grain. Which Sheridan just shapes up to go right, chips it back, you know, he's camping offside, maybe. Here we go, this very, very competitive. Milford goes up for it, gets up here, and that's fair play, and he did extremely well to clean up. I think as Liam, the right winger, cleaned up.
Yeah, Peterson just falling awkwardly. I think Jonathan. Samoa then, back in possession. It's a mistake. Jerry Susu, not very happy with that.
He's not having a great game at the moment, you know, lacking confidence. He's the one that McDermott stepped very easily for the Irish try.
Just wait, when you're on your line, hold that line!
Ireland here on the attack. Sheridan then to Tommy Martin. Martin, good ball to Prescott. Leaffa coming on for Fred Peterson. Peterson falling awkwardly there under that high ball from Brian Sheridan.
Lost control there, good call.
Certainly having difficulties at the moment with all the heavy rain this morning, and yet this ball again, the new ball with supposedly better grip, better handling.
That's just loose play at the moment. Again, it's going to be too much football early on. Let's just make the hard yardage and then try and spread it. Again, they're playing too lateral, and what you don't want to do against the Islanders, especially Samoans, is just open yourself up for the big hit and play lateral football.
Willie Poaching coming away well there, and I think in a sense with just three players, Willie Poaching, Tony Tatupu and Willie Swan, survivors from that 95 World Cup, I'd have done well so far.
Barry, had your hand in there, mate. Whether it was accidental or not, mate, it was there.
Referee judging that Paddy McDermott ripping the ball out. More than one player in the tackle, so a penalty.
That's a good charge, I think he's there, isn't it? He's on. Great charge.
Frank Bulatua. Certainly driving hard around this ruck area. Jerry Susu going off. 12 substitutions allowed here in this World Cup from 4 substitutes, and that includes the Bloodwinds. So the coaches, Jonathan, they've got a lot to think about.
Yeah, especially I think the more so they're going the forward where they get tired and just to take the forwards.
Nalaval. Kalolo.
Eddie Peaston's back on the Samoan bench, and he's got trouble with his left foot. He's told the bench staff that he felt something snap out there, and Jeanette Smith, physiotherapist, is looking at the injury now, thinks that it may be quite a bit serious, but they're working on it as quickly as they can on the bench. There's Freddie Peterson sitting it out at the moment.
Jeanette Smith, the St Helens physio, helping out with the Pacific Islanders. Mark Foster there at Warrington Wing helping out in midfield. 20 seasons at Wilderspool. Carney trying to get away. And I noticed Samoa, John, a bit of an empty box behind those two markers.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, what system they've got at the moment, but they just, seem to be getting very slow back in the box. They're walking back, and they are leaving gaps there.
Tommy Martin with the kick, putting pressure on Milford. To take that going back, but again, good chase from the Irish. 5 Irishmen down there. Ricketson leading the charge. Again, Ireland looking strong down that left wing. Good burst there from Samoa. That's not good. That's not good again.
That ball actually went forward, Willie. When that came out, it went forward. Sorry, Frank.
It's amazing to see if it goes forward. No, I'm not so sure about that. He's facing towards his own goal and I don't think that was forward. It's a good opportunity now for Ireland to put some points on the board.
It certainly is. They expected the first 20 minutes to be hard, to be tough, to be physically. They're hoping for the Samoans, many of whom only play one or two of the junior leagues in Auckland, to lack the professional fitness in the final 20. We'll see. Steve Prescott having a good opening 20. Used to the big match occasion, Challenge Cup and championships with St Helens. Ryan Sheridan, O'Connor. But again, tackling in triplicate there from Samoa. Kevin Campion looking for the gap, can't find it. Sheridan to Martin. That's a good ball out wide there. Ball inside to Mark Foster. Oh, he just can't get it. In fact, I almost thought Michael Eager could have got to the line himself, but it's still. Big kick. Play on.
This is back to 6, I think.
Michael Withers playing in the number 6 jersey. Tommy Martin, the standoff. Superstitious, plays with number 3. It's a loose pass. Oh, and Ireland got onto it very, very slowly there.
Yeah, I think they've lost it. Samoa's ball, and that's lost opportunity. I thought Mark Foster should have scored, or even Egan. They opened him up with a missed pass, and now they've been caught offside.
Quite a few offside decisions from Tim Munder, Jonathan. He's certainly keeping the players apart.
Well, it's consistent, need space between the two teams to get some football played. Otherwise, it's going to be just a big physical battle, and it's good for the game.
It's certainly a physical battle. Just look at those tackles going in there. Paul Southern, the number 17, the sub, just popped on the field for Barry McDermott.
Samoa have gained a lot of confidence now from the last 10-15 minutes. They've held on to kept Ireland out, and they're defending quite confidently at the moment, and the one scoring opportunity they've had, they've taken it, so they're still in the game.
And this lad Willie Swan's doing a lot of directing. Joe Nalaval, Auckland Warriors.
Hands down.
This will be an interesting decision, really, to see if he goes for goal after the first kick, which is a disastrous kick, to see if he goes for goal or if he just goes for the touchline.
Yep, we can see there Luke Ricketson holding down there at the play of the ball. It's well worth going for goal there, Jonathan, because he's got a very, very strong wind with him, hasn't he?
Well, I hope he's just better than the previous kick he did, because as I said, that's a disastrous kick. He's just got to focus on the ball now and strike it sweetly. There's no problem with distance, it's just the accuracy he needs.
Willie poaching then. Wakefield Trinity loose forward, looking to level the scores here at Windsor Park. Minutes gone. Very, very strong following win. That's a better strike, but it's still no goal.
That's a clear kick. That was an easy kick for a goal kicker.
So as a goal kicker, Jonathan, what's he doing wrong?
Well, he's just pulling it, he's too quick, all the action is too quick, he's run up his rush. He's just got to take his time and focus on the back of the ball and just follow through.
But still, Samoa very, very much taking this game to the Irish. Jerry Susu Tutu and Pulatua, the two prop forwards, doing a lot of work around this record, as is that man there, Monty Beaton, using it well down that far side. I don't think Ireland will be too upset facing this very, very strong wind in the first half. That's a good pass out there to Tutu. Can he get it away? He can, but it's not the best of passes. Oh, well picked up there. Ryan Sheridan, and a quick play to the wall. That's what Ireland need. Tutu trying to hold Ryan Carney down, but that's another good tackle.
You're way too quick. Way too quick as marker.
Yeah, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. They've worked hard to get in this position. 3 on 3 very good tackles. They haven't made great yardage, and they just get a penalty away now that they put themselves under pressure again.
Tommy Martin keeping the ball very, very low there against the strong wind. A chance then for Ireland to assert themselves here, but Luke Dickinson running into some heavy tackling. Paul Southern, Salford City Reds, Holly Lane Amateurs, and Sheridan. That's a good pass. Oh, beautiful ball there. This must be a try here for Richardson. Yes, I think he's over. His momentum carried him over. Good try, good support play there from the Sydney City Rooster. And as they say in the grandstand, it's a try. Ireland 10, Samoa 4.
Didn't get the first.
Try for Ireland, scored by number 13, Rodney Reddington.
Again, Sheridan brings it across field, and it's just a simple pass to it as a back off his right foot, and he just leaves Golava for dead, and again it's a good step, sucks Milford in, and there's Rickerson on his shoulder. I think he's going to get it easy, but Maley gets well to get across there, but the momentum gets it over, and he gets it down on the turn, so very, very simple try, well taken try.
And it looks to be a simple goal effort for Steve Prescott, but they all need putting over that crossbar in these weather conditions. 10 metres out. Takes his time, just wants to readjust. Good shot of the newly designed ball there, the 8 panels as opposed to the old 4 panels. Steve Prescott then looking for the conversion and finding it. 2 points. So Ireland just striking at the right time there. 12 points to 4 against Samoa, and I think there was a very, very good run here from Michael Withers. Didn't he come in just at the right time?
Yeah, Sheridan just takes the ball across, and it's a lovely angle that Withers takes. He beats the first man very easily with the right foot step. It's good support by Rickerson, a very, very simple try, and poor defensive effort again.
Ireland just, I think, content to hold the ball here. Hint of rain in the air again, coming down.
Penalty to Ireland. Mr. Curtis to the clear ball.
Well, the Irish try was a good response to frustration that was being shown by Tommy Martin there. Tommy Martin was shouting, he was gesticulating. He was obviously wanting Ireland to step up the pace of this game, but maybe feeling himself that he wasn't quite at the centre of things, as he so often is for St Helens.
You're right.
Referee just halting play while spur ball is removed.
On 2.
And Ireland looking more confident after that try. They'll be wanting to stretch it wide down there. Chris Joy going down his favourite left hand side. The early try scorer, Sheridan again. Oh, look to knock on. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Campbell there, just took it off the ball and banged down it goes. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy, they're
Okay, we got a boy feed here.
8 points in front, and they got the wind at the back in the second half, and this is where Tommy Martin will come into play. Look for the 40-20.
Nothing silly, no!
Oh, there's a bit of a punch up here.
No. Cool it down. Just time out. Danny, just come here for 2, thanks, mate.
Calmest on the
Okay,
field.
listen, let's just bend the backs and tuck them together. The front row, I want you bending your backs together. Okay, let's just take it easy. No, that's it, Monty. In here. No rubbish.
Nothing for Mr. Manders. I think I've seen better fights behind the bike sheds at school, Jonathan.
Well, that happens there. He's complaints of headbutts and punching. So,
get off.
Really.
Coach Steve, it's a lead, but you're not dominating Samoa, are you?
At the moment, we're not really helping ourselves. We've had an opportunity with a couple of back-to-back sets that we've spilled this. We're not really. We're giving some silly penalties away, and I think we've been a little bit. We've left it behind a little bit, I think. At the moment, we're pulling our games together now, hopefully. We sent a couple of messages on. I don't think they've tried the first one, but there we go. Just got on with it. Got together, it's our first time together. A couple of things out, and I'm sure we'll hopefully end up convincing winners.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks very much. I think significant what Steve O'Neill says there. Both teams novices to World Cup rugby, really, and just 3 survivors for Samoa and 8 new caps for Ireland. It really does take a lot of time to get a side together. Willie Swan there now, looking for support from Nalaval.
It's nice to say they're not confident winners at the end, so that is confidence.
Once he beat them, burrowing through there, but can't get in.
Never back, no, you gotta wait. We gotta wait. Kevin Campion was never onside. Just wait.
Penalty.
Wait. Never onside.
Campion being judged not to have been onside. So pressure here then for Ireland. What can Samoa do? Will they move it out or drive it? They're moving it. Willie Swan. Jerry Susu again. A lot of work being done by this front row. Willie Swan again, pushing it out wide. But again, good defence out there. Paul Southern in there, underneath. Still Samoa, Willie Swan at the hub of things. Solomona, good pass there. The fullback's going in. Lanoa Milford. Well worked side wide. And the gap's appearing out there. He's quick, he's got an eye for an opening. 5 years with Balmain and the West Tigers. Samoa back in this game.
Yeah, great pace from Milford there, hit the angle, but it was a great delayed ball. I think it's one from Salamona. Just come on, it just delays it, and Milford just hits the gap, and it's all about pace then.
You were talking about adapting to the conditions that
holds. He comes in there, creates the overlap at full back. That's a delightful ball by Salamona, just hits him, and he hits it well.
I was saying the poor lad actually was so cold yesterday. He was training with a pair of tights on, Jonathan, but he really showed his paces. There he is again, cutting through. Good try.
Well, I hope he was cold anyway then.
And a change of kicker, Simon Geros from the Burley Bears up there on the Gold Coast in Queensland. Remember him playing 12 months ago against the Great Britain side in a practice match prior to the Tri-Nations tournament. Now then, can he improve on Willie Coaching's efforts?
I can understand why he takes it so far back. You know, he's not that far away from the post. He's taking it back an extremely long distance. Just makes it harder for himself.
Well, he knows what he's doing, or does he? Geros with the kick. He does. You better take your words back, Jonathan.
No, I'm not taking him back. He just makes it harder for him, you know. Maybe he's opening the angle, but you know, with a win, he doesn't need to take it back that far.
2 points the difference.
Here he goes, watch his pass, a simple miss ball here. Solomon holds it. Great delayed ball, and that's the angle. Sheridan drifts out and didn't step in. And the pace is all he needs then to get over. Watching me how the defence is split. Sheridan's out, comes in late, delayed ball. Sheridan reacts too late and is cut.
I think on this slippery surface too, Jonathan, it's very difficult to recover if you've committed yourself one way.
Well, I think that's the three overlaps, and if you watch, the posters and especially the Lockiers of this world, they're fantastic at creating that overlap.
Brian Leuma coming in to help out with the forwards. Now then, referee Mander allowing that play to continue. Said it was a loose ball. Luke Rickardson trying to drive down the middle.
Donald Williams, Samoa coach down there. Ireland keep nudging in front, you keep hitting back.
Yeah, it's a bit of us, but in at the moment, but we're living in the game with silly mistakes, and that's what our downfall is at the moment.
How do you think you're confident at the moment?
We'll be alright. We just need to retain the ball and stop turning over silly position. Maybe right in the hunt. But at the moment, we keep turning the ball over and letting Ireland back in the game.
Thanks, Tom.
Strong tackling there from Solomona, but Ireland hitting down that left-hand side. Oh, that's a good pass. 3 metres from the line. The tackling, good scrambling defence. Notice how they massed around that ruck area and charging in. Knock on, surely. It is.
Yeah, again a loose pass, and if Montebello would have got hold of that, they would have on the attack again. But all the hard work now was spoiled by a poor pass by Williams. I think the dive pass had gone out of fashion now.
But I think Ireland are fortunate, Jonathan, because they should get head and ball here after the knockout.
Yeah, Montevideo went for the ball, try and catch it on the hoof, maybe put a boot to it, because all the Irish boys were on the attack.
So Ireland then now with a sequence of 6. Tommy Martin, good. The long pass out there to Michael Withers. But again, good scrambling defence from Samoa.
And that's the thing, look at that, Ireland, incomplete sequences, you can't afford to do it, you've got to finish your sets off. And with Sheridan and Tommy Martin, they've got 2 good kickers, they're out of the hand, and they need to finish the set to 6.
Paul Southern having a go himself. Again, another forward there, David Barney having a go. And the sun coming out now for the first time during the game. Sheridan, knocked out of his stride, and it's Samoa picking up here now. Now then, they've got 2 or 3 in support here of Willie Swan. Can Samoa go all the way? No, good covering back there by Prescott.
He needs a quick play of the ball and then to come left.
Well, he's coming left. No, he's not. He's going right. Is Francis Murray. He's got himself into trouble. But it's Ireland on the back pedal, just leading by 2 points. Samoa really hitting them hard here now. Willie Swan again. Good. Oh, there was a chance there.
Yes, a big chance. From the turnover, good tackle by Porchin, but again, it's not about, you think he should take that. There he goes. Just misread the height of the ball, really.
Anthony Swan missing the pass.
But they are setting themselves up, the Irish. They're playing a lot too flat. There's no depth in their attack. And it's just, not going to be Samoa because they let them bang you and knock you over. Just give yourself a little bit of depth. Commit the Samoans into the big hits and just slip past them.
Well, I think a lot of twists and turns in this opening World Cup encounter.
Fellas, you waste your time pushing. Waste your time pushing.
That's the modern rugby league scrum.
In here.
Wasting your time pushing. The referee just wants
I'm holding that halfback every time, so you're wasting your time pushing. Okay. Go.
Well, they didn't waste their time pushing there because they certainly picked up the ball. He's knocked on. Well, that could have been a try. He told them they were wasting their time pushing, but they pushed Ireland off the ball.
Yeah, and the opportunity arose. You watch it now, they're getting pushed off. Sheridan falls and gets pushed back in the scrum. I think it's really Porchin. I think he should have just fallen on that and took the possession. And had a set of 6.
But when you see that line in front of you, Jonathan, you go for glory, don't you?
Yeah, but as you said, it's a slippery surface, took on the pace, a lot of traffic around, so I know just take the set of 6.
Ireland then looking to settle down here, still leading by 12 points to 10.
That's it. Prescott has just lost the ball, and again they put us all under pressure.
Here we are. Just wait, now we've got Chris coming over, just wait. No idea.
Once he hits the floor, is there a hand in there? Watch it, left hand. No, good decision every man there, he just lost it.
He loses it and he isn't standing up when he plays the ball. A little bit of argy there between the two strong halves, but Swan comes up with it. It's Jeros. Good cover tackle there from Chris Joint. He got out of that very, very quickly down that left-hand side. Monty beat them again, launching his prop right through the tour down the right. Constant pressure here now from Samoa. Perhaps they sense Ireland not as strong as the pre-match publicity. A chance again down this side. It's only Tatupu, one of the veterans in this Samoan side. Swan, Jeros, good tackling. Paul Southern doing a good bounce of tackling since his arrival on the field with Brian Hill. Swan again. On the fifth tackle. That's a little rubber kick. Yes. Ooh, tricky one, but Danny Williams down there. And Ireland weathering the storm. Less than 4 minutes remaining here in this first half, and I think Ireland, Jonathan, will be quite pleased, I think, to go in with just a 2-point lead, bearing in mind the advantage in the second half.
Yeah, they haven't started on it, just lulled, and it's been very, very, quiet first half really, and I think Samoa will be happy, but the Irish needs to impose themselves on the game.
And you can sense on the bench that Samoa are certainly growing in confidence, and there's a bit better news of Freddie Peterson, their forward. He had an injury to his left foot. It could have been a serious injury, but he's been warming up, and it looks as though he could be returning to this game, Freddie Peterson. So much better news of his left foot.
And Milford doing well from the full-back position, but Ireland certainly want to hold out Samoa here. Richard, very, very correct there in saying that these Samoans are growing in stature, growing in confidence. A young side, perhaps a little unnerved when they arrived here at Windsor Park. Not now. Taking all the game to Ireland. Beetham down the right with Solomona. Willie Swan getting a good rubber kick over, well read by Ryan Sheridan, and he's got a gap there. Well, he had a gap till he ran into Jerry Susu.
And that gap was very, very quickly.
And I don't think he's running the gap again, but just look there. 68% possession for Ireland and just leading by 2 points.
Yeah, I think Carney's been hit again.
I'm sure Stephen Neal will have something to say about that. Michael Withers had a good season with the Bradford Bulls. Paul Southern.
You've lifted the man. You've lifted him above the horizontal. Okay, you stopped it, but it's still penalty. Wait. You've lifted him above. You stopped it, but it's still penalty.
Referee Tim Manders quite correctly judging this as a foul tackle. Cannot lift the man up and dump him to the floor. Very, very dangerous tackle.
Very dangerous. It didn't turn him, all around. So it wasn't that dangerous. You just can't do it. And I'm quite surprised that Prescott is going for goal. I know it's we've got 1 minute left and 2 points is crucial, but it's going to be a big kick, to kick it from here into the wind.
Well, I get the impression, Jonathan, that Ireland are just quite content to waste a little bit of time here, perhaps add another 2 points on, come out in the second half with all the elements behind them.
Yeah, well, only Steve Prescott knows if he's got the length in his penalty kick to get there. If he knows he hasn't, well, he should have gone for the touch, and they did have time for the last set of 6.
Prescott then, 40 metres out. A straight kick in front of the posts, but a long way to go and a good wind against him. Strikes it high, is he going to drop? Oh, it's hit the upright, hit the crossbar rather, but that's a good tackle.
Didn't have the legs in.
Samoa, I'm sure, will just run through this 6 tackle sequence here. They too can be happy with this result. Joe Nalavao, Auckland Warriors centre, and there is the hooter. Half half-time lead for Ireland, 12 points to 10, 2 tries, Joint and Ricketson, and the 2 goals from Steve Prescott proving the vital difference. But a very promising display, I think, from Samoa, Jonathan.
Yeah, very promising. I think in the second half, Ireland will use the wind wisely, and I think the key player in the second half will be Tommy Martin with the 40 to 20s kick, and they will definitely use the wind in the second half.
Both teams though, I think, Jonathan, with plenty to do, and I think fitness could really tell in the second half. Could the professional players, professional players of Ireland?
I think so. And the rest, the boys from the islands have had a lot of time off the end of the season, so it's going to be a big struggle for them, especially. And also with as I said, Tommy Martin keeping them in their own quarter.
But this group certainly living up to the expectations everyone had of it, that it would be the most difficult. Just 2 points the difference, and really I would like to say which way this game's going to go.
And back here at Windsor Park, Belfast, the team's just heading back onto the field. Ireland with a 2-point lead against Samoa in this opening match in Group 4, day 1 of the Rugby League World Cup. And a difficult first half for the Irish, an encouraging one for Samoa. Ian Millwater's been watching it. What's the Irish task in this second half, Ian?
Well, the first thing is they've got a very strong bruise behind them, so they should be able to dominate field position, which will make it very hard for Samoa. And I think I'd like to see the halves, Sheridan and Martin, run the ball a lot more at the line. I think if they run the ball more, it'll create more doubt in the defence, and I think that'll pave the way for a win for Ireland.
Joe Lyden, your thoughts?
Exactly the same, yeah. They have to have the field position. They have to have a little bit more shape. Tommy Martin and Ryan Sheridan will give them that, and they have to start using the footwork. Also, I'll be keen to see how they utilise the substitutions in the second half, because I think the Samoan team will tire.
Well, the crowd is a little thin, but the match is tensely poised. Ireland leading by 12 points to 10 against Samoa heading into this second half, and we'll rejoin Jonathan Davis and Ray French.
Conditions deteriorating then here at Windsor Park. 1 or 2 gale force blasts during the half-time break. Heavy rain coming down now, but I don't think Ireland would be too concerned about that. I must say I take a little bit of issue with Ian and Joe there. I think Tommy Martin here will be putting the boot to the ball in the first 5 or 6 minutes. I think if he wanted to play the game in the Samoan 20-metre area.
Yeah, I think that's what they said, I think, and that's what I think happened. He'll have a huge game in the second half, and I think he's a great, tremendous kicker, left-footed kicker, and they will play the majority of this game in the Samoan quarter.
He'll certainly be looking for 1 or 2 40-20 kicks to get that head and ball at the scrum.
The thing is, they know that Martin is the main kicker, and they will put pressure on him. That's not a good start. They've never gone back 10 yards, and here they go.
Willie Swan there having a very, very good game. Just look at the tackles made there by the half-back. 10 by what has come out. That's quite going some.
Yeah, but that's a poor kick, by the Irish boys. He failed to reach touch and lost field position. You just can't afford it. That is a basic error. I know there is a swirling wind, but if there is, you just got to make certain of it.
Melford playing the ball very, very quickly. Monty Beaton charging away. Not seen too many acting half-backs coming away from the play of the ball. I think Ian Millwall was right there. A little bit of variety around the play of the ball, especially from the Irish hooker, Danny Williams. Swan again, beating himself with his own dummy, and also Solomon. Another loose kick, and well retrieved there. Now then, Ireland in possession. Sheridan again. The Campion. Again, good solid tackling in midfield. No one really making a break down the middle of this Samoan line. Martin, that's a good goal. Again, the pass going wild. Good pressure there from Samoa, from Brian Leuma.
It wasn't played at. Okay.
Yeah, Manda says, look, he goes, I didn't play for it. So it's now, I think it's the Samoan feed. Didn't play at the ball, maybe touch it, but didn't play at it. The linesman says...
Well, he's having a conversation.
Before he played it? Okay, fair enough.
Well,
Well, he's changed his decision. That's quite right. That's what the touch is there for. He said that the Samoan hand helped it into touch. So Sheridan then with Martin to Prescott coming in the line. Good run by Prescott, trying to get round Nalavao there. And again a good quick play the ball. Brian Carney being well looked after by David Solomone. Barnhill goes back to Australia after this World Cup tournament after a 12-month stint with Leeds. Paul Southern. Ireland looking for an early strike, looking for confidence. Sheridan. Martin. Oh, that's a good pass and a good move there by Iga. Iga will go in himself. That's a show. He's got to watch himself. I thought he was going to go touching goal in goal there. But it's a try.
Yeah, great try there, Egan. A great finish. They committed themselves. The pass beat a couple of players and he just took them for pace. A very, very well taken try.
I must confess, Jonathan, I thought he was going to be pushed over the dead ball line.
Yeah, I thought they were a bit flat, but you know, that's it. The ball for Toby Martin, it is flat and long. And he just slips his marker, you know. I think it was Laima, the winger, slips another tackle from Willie Swan. And Vilbert just sold himself to the inside ball. So in the end, you know, once he'd stepped the first man, it was quite a simple try and well taken.
And a very confident run from him too.
Yeah, he thinks Liema comes with a big hit here, and it comes off his right foot, just slips his marker. Willie Swan misses the tackle. Milford is looking for the inside pass, and in the end it's a simple try.
And a nice little shimmy inside that takes him around the fullback. Good try then from.
And that's what I always say, you know. If you just wait for them, they do commit themselves very early for the big hit.
Prescott. Just inside the near side upright. Good kick from Steve Prescott. So confidence building. 6 points there from Ireland. To the delight of the crowd. 18-10 then now for the men in green.
Yeah, they might settle down now. Watch this now, it's just a simple ball. I thought they were a bit flat again. Tongan throws the ball. Lima comes in, it's a lovely little step. Putin doesn't get to him, Swan doesn't get to him, and that's it. It's a simple finish. Well, does he go near the in goal? Nah, way clear, way.
Ireland again. Again, I think if there is one criticism about the Irish play, I think it is around this play of the ball. It is very, very predictable, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you may well say that it's a bit one-uppish at the moment. You know, they're not using the pace and the guile of Joint on the outside, and maybe Barnhill just hit a little bit wider, move the defence around, and then bring the backs into play.
Well, I think it might be an advantage if the acting half-back went one or two times from the position, just to put some pressure and suck in the Samoan forwards. But there is Martin with a kick, and it's a high one, swirling in the wind. He's missed it. He's got it. All went forward. It's a knock on.
Yeah, although he was facing his own goal line, he does, knock it forward. The ball goes back in the direction of the Irish team.
Certainly when you put that ball high here today, John, it really is swirling around, isn't it? Blustery.
Yeah, it's in the lap of the gods.
But the Irish are about to put some strength back onto the field. Barry McDermott and Terry O'Connor, who've been on the bench for quite some time now, will be reappearing very shortly. So you could say they're impact players, so it'll be something for the Samoans to handle.
Let's get this scrum right. Don't pack early, David. Don't pack early.
Play on. Sheridan then with Martin. Tommy Martin coming more into the game now. Again. Well held this time by Anthony Swan, the Canberra Raiders player. Forster. 10 metres then from this Samoan line. Barnhill. Charge himself, and almost getting there. Good tackling in the middle, though. It's how wide where the Samoans are showing one or two weaknesses. Martin, back to Sheridan. Again to Ricketson. Still the pressure on Samoa. Probably Ireland looking for the killer try here now. try scorer.
Yeah, I think this try was created by the speed of the play of the ball from Barry McDermott. He gets very fortunate to pick the ball up, but watch him, bang, off the step, goes straight, nearly goes for the line, drops a couple of defenders in. That is tremendous play of the ball, and Campion has a quick pass and there's a clear overlap. It's just the pace of the play of the ball. They couldn't reorganise, and you can see they're all bunched. Watch them, they're all bunches, 1, 2, 3, they're walking back on the right hand side, they're coming close. That's it, 2-1, simple passing, just tremendous play of the ball by McDermott.
I think it's as we were saying, Jonathan, it needed something to suck in those Samoan forwards. Not necessarily the acting half-back, but Barry McDermott, and it did the trick, didn't it, out wide?
It is a bit of variety that's needed, and if you can make the hard yardage, it's always tougher to defend around the play of the ball and outside, because you haven't got time to get back and defend because you're on the back foot.
Would you believe it? After all the bad weather we've had, Prescott having a little trouble with the sun and the conversion attempt. No goal then for Steve Prescott, but Ireland quite content with that at 22 points to 10.
Yeah, pretty good space. And again, Tommy Martin was calmly the try scorer, but Tommy Martin will now control this game.
You ready? Wait.
Release one, restarts. Ireland then relishing the conditions now in the second half, and Johnny Lawless coming on. A recognised hooker for Kevin Campion. Terry O'Connor.
Danny Williams is on as well.
Ireland just using their set of six here well. Back to Martin. That's a good ball. That would have been a chance there for Mark Foster, but again the last pass going into touch. We've seen that too many times this afternoon.
Yeah, they work the shots at extremely well, the overlap, and that's a lovely pass. And again, I think Mark Foster, the left-hand winger then, is overrunning. Egan, the centre, hasn't got time to look where he is, so he needs to give him a little bit of depth so he can hit.
There you go. Stay right.
Release one to Geros.
That one.
Simon Geros had too much out of the Irish standoffs. Tommy Martin. Samoa then regrouping. They know now that this is a vital period for them. 50 minutes gone. They've got to pick some tries up. Martin going through. The whistle's gone.
Again.
Let's play back up here, fellas.
Well spotted by the touches, he goes for the interception and then he knocks it on. Wasn't deliberate, I think he did go for the interception.
But he's looking a lot more confident now, Martin, isn't he?
Well, there's a lot of injury, I'm trying to think of it. There was rumours that he was going to play for Lee at the start of the season with Ian Milward, and he just resurrected his career. There's a lot of knee injuries, and did tremendously well to come back. He's just a tremendous footballer.
Player of the season, 20 tries as well in Super League. Tommy Martin. Through the tour. Samoa putting their trust down this right hand side. Anthony Swan not had too many opportunities compared to brother Willie there in possession. Monty Beetham.
Yeah, they need to score next week.
From on the fifth tackle. Now then, Will Swan just put another little sliding rubber kick through. He does. It's well read. I think Ireland knew exactly what was doing there. I think one of the problems now is with the modern video, coaches can read a game, can't they?
Well, I just think they need options as a kicker. Or you need to get the ball in goal. Really, it's a very poor kick again. By Willie Swan.
Lawless now then coming away from the acting half-back position, putting Samoa on the back foot. Good to see that, a run there till they play the ball.
That's caught being a little bit late.
Yeah, that was very, very late by Say there, you know, and again, they can't with this win. The Irish backs, the Samoans can't afford to, to give penalties away.
A little attention there for Sydney City Roosters David Solomona. Although he's just signed for Parramatta, I understand. Terry O'Connor still with Wigan and happy to be there. Lawless. Suddenly things moving around that play the ball earlier now. Good solid tackle there from Jerry Susu. But still Ireland on the charge.
Yeah, I think he's a bad injury. He's taking a bump to the head, mistimed his tackle. I'm not sure it is.
Can't quite see who it is with the people gathered around, but certainly referee Tim Mander quite right to stop it, and it looks as though there's a problem there with the mouth guard.
Yeah, they can't get them out, they need to get out there, so it's better. I think it's Peterson, it is the Samoan second row. He just mistimed his tackle, and I think he caught the knee of Steve Prescott.
Well, quick, prompt, rapid attention there. The lad's moving. Fred Peterson, he's certainly had a few knocks this afternoon. You'll remember this game. But good refereeing there. I mean, in rugby league the game can continue, but he knew immediately that there was a problem.
Yeah, once you see a player in distress, you could see by the Irish players' reaction that they knew he was badly injured, and they were calling on the physio and the doctors. So you could see they're trying to wrench the mouth guard out. That's the first thing you try and do, turn him on his side. But the players' safety and health is the first priority of any referee.
Well, let's hope Fred Peterson is okay. Wanting a stretcher, I think.
He comes in here and he tries to smash him, and he just hits the hip bone and goes down. It's the hip bone, he gets his head on the wrong side, bang, that's what happens. That's a lesson really to any youngster watching the game. You've got to get your tackling technique correct at a very young age, and he just simply got his head on the wrong side of the tackle.
But really, if a youngster is looking, his shoulder really should be just below the hip bone and sort of sliding down the thigh, shouldn't he?
Yeah, just simply you got head behind and hit to the shoulder. You watch here, he goes, the head should be on the left hand side of Steve Prescott, doesn't get there. The head hits the hip bone and goes down.
Well, whatever the merits of the tackle, Jonathan, I think the main concern is the lad himself. He looks to be recovering anyway, but they're getting him on that stretcher.
Yeah, I think a lot of players watching this have played, have been there, done that and got the t-shirt, and they've been in the same situation.
It's a hard game, it's a hard sport, Jonathan, but players respect each other, don't they? And I think you could see that with the reaction immediately from this Irish team.
Yeah, I think, it's the Irish boys stopped playing, they had the ball on attack, so, they just were worried about their safety, and the referee Tim Mander stopped the play, and, he was nice to see him move about and try and get up and wave his hands, and that is always a good sign when you see someone lying flat on the floor.
Well, always a sad and sorry sight to see a player leaving the field in this manner, but let's hope he makes a full recovery. And Mark Leaffa from the Canterbury Bulldogs, just 19 years of age, that youngster, getting his chance in difficult circumstances. Lawless to a pop. Nicholson driving it, having a good game this loose forward, Jonathan.
Yeah, he's a very good player. He works with, work rate is immense, and he just complements the whole Irish back row.
Well, a good kick there from Tommy Martin. That's ball stealing.
Yeah, again, that's a very silly play by David Barnhill. He's been around a lot. He knows what he's doing, and again, in a good field position, and he just steals the ball. How he thinks he can get away with this is beyond me. He's got the lines, the touchers looking there, and also the referee.
And Ireland's Luke Ricketson is temporarily incapacitated. It looks as though he's lost one of his contact lenses. He was down on his knees fishing it out of the mud, but it looks as though it's cleaned off and back in, so Ricketson should have a clearer view of the game now.
Well, this one again, trying to find a gap for Riafa. Again, good tackling from O'Connor. Ireland in control at the moment. Jeros moving it down that left. Not too many chances for the two wings, Melly and Leuma.
I think they've lost the ball and Carney's come up with it, but they need, David Solomon to be involved in the game. He's a very dangerous player, and as he showed in the first half, he's got deft hands as well. They need him with the ball, in his hands running at the Irish defence.
Paddy McDermott, he really has had a good game up front. He's put a lot of pressure on this.
I caught tackle too. He was getting up to play the ball. And you guys came in again.
Not allowing McDermott
to already tackled, he's come in.
Play the ball.
Yep, he's already tackled. Watch this, he's down, he's held. He is going to have to play the ball, and they get on him again. And Colola finished the job off, and I'm sure now 12 points in front. They will go for the 2 points.
Well, the 2 points psychologically, it really punishes Samoa if he can get them, doesn't it?
Yeah, they have to score 3 times then, and also, when you get down to this position, the penalty, just knock it over. You've got to make use of the conditions.
So, Steve Prescott already with 3 goals to his credit, looking for a 4th. Not the easiest of conditions here at Windsor Park, but he does have the wind behind him in the second half.
Yeah, that's over.
He makes good use of it.
That is quite an easy kick for the goal kicker, right? He just got to aim it, and the wind will carry it. It's not a great distance in front of the post, so you should think that at international quality, goal kicker should kick those points.
Well, you've got to bear with me with goal kicking, Jonathan. They only ever had 1 attempt in 11 seasons, and they hit the corner flag.
You just have your head going and your backside up most of the time.
We used to do all the work for you, lads. So, Ireland now, using the pack to do all the work, but I'm pretty sure they'll move that ball out wide, because that is where they're finding weaknesses in this Samoan lineup. Lawless then, to Martin. Good ball to Chris Joy. Joy now then, has he got the speed to break away? He's on his own, good tackle. Good solid tackle there from Milford. Ireland then on the attack. They should spread it here now. Martin's doing that. Sheridan, even longer pass. Picked up well there by Withers. Still Samoa backpedaling. Ricketson, Carney. Good tackle. Good solid tackle there on the 5th tackle. The ball again with Sheridan. Oh, that's tricky. Oh, is Steve Prescott in there? I think he is. Ryan Sheridan, I think, kicked that ball deliberately at the upright, and Prescott read it well. Good try for the Irish fullback.
Milford is livid, the Samoa fullback. He thought he had the touch, and he was going to the video referee, and he was confident that he had a hand to it. So it'll be interesting to see what the replay. There you go. They do practice this. They try and hit the post after deflection. Ball comes back. Yep, that was mine. Milford got the ball down. I would say that wasn't a try, and maybe Amanda's got it wrong.
Well, he gave the try immediately, didn't he? He never called for the video referee. We've got Stephen Haig on hand here to adjudicate.
Yep, that should have gone to the video referee without a shadow of a doubt. I think he did get his hand to it, but...
So, Steve Prescott with The kick already equalled the record number of points scored by an Irishman, 12 by Ian Heron against Wales in 99. Can he break the record with this and make it 14? He does. So, Prescott the try scorer, Prescott the goal scorer, and Prescott the record breaker.
30 to 10, now that's clear now. They've could the chance of him scoring. Well, I'll leave this to you, Ray. What do you think? I say it's definitely not a try. Does Milford get his hand to him? Here he goes.
I think you're right.
Should have gone. I thought Manders was wrong and should have gone to the video referee.
I'll agree with you for once, but they all count as they say. Read the papers on Monday morning. That's where they count, don't they?
Okay.
Just coming up to that final 20 minutes here now. Now then, will the professionalism of Ireland?
Well, just news of Freddie Peterson, the Samoan forward who's back in the treatment room. Well, he's being examined. They've applied the neck brace to stabilise him. He certainly took a knee in the face, they're saying. He had whiplash injuries, but at the moment they haven't decided to move him to hospital, so perhaps, hopefully, the news isn't that bad for Freddie Peterson.
Let's hope it is good. Prescott relishing the game here now, on the attack, on the fifth tackle. Martin again looking to put one. Oh no! I thought he was putting a little kick in, and perhaps would have been back to the corners. It's a forward pass.
Yeah, forward pass, and it's a turnover.
Come back.
Yeah, definitely forward.
Down whether Chris Joynt expected the ball, Jonathan.
Well, I'm sure I couldn't really do pretty good at the club level, and there was someone expecting the kick, and I think Joynt just overrun it, but then it was a single handover.
Samoa then looking to haul themselves back in again. That's a nice pass there from the teenager Leafa. Again, good tackle by the Irish sub David Barnhill. Good run, and a good pass, and it's well taken out there by Leuma. Samoa on the attack then. Ireland backpedaling to good effect.
Again, a great ball there by Solomon. He's a tremendous footballer.
Swan. Leafa making a big difference in midfield, this 19-year-old. Kick to the corner, but Foster's, I'm not saying too old at almost 36, too experienced for kicks like that. Foster. Kalolo. A zero tackle, it means that Samoa have another 6. Good ball out wide there.
Great tackle by the league there.
Yes, no way through for Melly. Willie Swan up. Lots of things. Jeros. Bottled up there by David Barnhill. Had a good game since his arrival on the field as the former Leeds second row. Good tackling stint. Another good tackle there. Oh, well intercepted. Good reactions from Monty Beaton. Lawless. Prescott. Well, he's confident, isn't he? He's taking the ball at first receiver now as the fullback.
No, he's not one forward, so he's also another guy, I think. But I just think he should come a little bit wider, that's all.
Ricketson, good, strong, bollocking run there by the loose forward. Ireland then, on the fifth tackle, deciding to run it. Sheridan, nice little chip kick there. Carney's chasing it. Will he get there? Oh no, good recovery. Good play there by the Samoan fullback, Lalo Milford. He read it well.
Yeah, it's good commitment from both players there. They both, kept their eyes on the ball. Could have gone anywhere. The bounce of the ball was forcing for the Samoans.
And Samoa recovering well there. 2 good quick play the balls whilst Ireland were regathering and regrouping. Samoa then in possession. Bouncing tackle there. Terry O'Connor charging in.
Get out of it. No, all over in the plate of ball, Barry and Tilly. Out of the way, fellas. The tackle's made. Come on, T. Out of it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Walk away.
He's got a good rapport with the players, Jonathan, hasn't he, Mr. Mander?
Yeah, he just tells them what he thinks, and I think he must know Monty Beaton because he's always up for it, isn't he? Monty's running straight away.
Ireland in total control now.
Yeah, that's it's the conditions. They're keeping hold of the possession. They're not trying to offload and pass the ball away, and there's no 50-50 passes. It's just simple. You're going to see how many sets they've played out in the second half.
Chris Joint just
don't come down, Barry.
left the field, and Kevin Campion, second row, number 12, returning.
Just wait, Barry.
Just blowing off, sir.
Wait. Take it easy. Even, go down even. Just wait, Ryan. Okay, when you're ready.
Lorraine,
Go, Ryan.
come down again.
Stay in there.
Martin. Too eager. Well tracked this time by Melly and centre partner Anthony Swan. Liam Brotherton just getting a taste of the game. Leading player. Well, Barry McDermott didn't like being stopped there.
Get out of it. Just walk away. Okay, just walk away. Green. Barry, here, thanks. Here. I'd blown the whistle, you had the ball, and you kept going there, okay? Now, you've done something with your head. I didn't get a close look at it, so we're going to whack that on report, okay? We're going to have a look at it after the game, okay? We've got a penalty here because you went on with it after I blew the whistle, okay? Just take your time.
Barry McDermott nodding his head, whether he's agreeing with him or not, I wouldn't know, but he's certainly causing havoc around that play the ball earlier with those runs. But McDermott on report, and that will be settled after the match by Derek Fox, the disciplinary chairman.
Yeah, I think Tim Mander is very firm but fair, and it will be interesting to see if he did put the butt into Milford.
Ireland winger Mark Foster, Mark, 30-10, a respectable score, but would you agree you've made rather heavy weather of it, no pun intended?
We definitely made heavy weather of it. The wind and the rain's not really helped. We knew Samoa was going to come out for a strong 40, and as you can tell by the score now, 30 points to 10, they're starting to tire a little bit.
You'll get out of the group, but you're going to have to play better than this, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we are. This the first game is always going to be blowing the cobwebs off. A few lads who haven't played for 6-7 weeks, and a few lads have only had 1 week off. So you've got to get that match fitness back. It doesn't matter how much running you do on the training field, it's your match fitness that is all important.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks very much.
Samoa looking for the try from the pack. Pull the trigger.
Come on.
Braving the elements, and a good run there from the outing half-back position. Is he coming off? Yes, I think it is. Has he scored, Beaton, I think? Yes, Monty Beaton taking advantage of some slack covering around the play the ball there, and Mr. Mander just laughing off complaints from the Irish. Good try, and he's worked hard as that Samoan hooker.
Yeah, certainly been a nuisance to the Irish, and he deserved. He has worked hard. Monty Beaton from acting half-back. Here he goes, steps out to Terry Connor's tackle and just stretches. Oh, I thought he lost that as well. He couldn't get any closer to Mander, could he?
Well, difficult to tell whether he loses it or whether he bounces it down and it comes back up. There's one thing about this referee, he doesn't use the video referee too much, does he?
Well, he was the closest guy in the whole ground, so if he didn't see it, nobody saw it.
Well, we'll probably have another look, but it's 30 points to 16 for Ireland.
I think he definitely loses it, but does it regather before he puts it to the ground? There he goes, hang on, bang. Goes well, sees only one marker there. Barnhill comes in, steps out of Prescott as well, but... Oh, he lost that. And look, you can't get any closer to him, man. He's right with the post.
Well, I'm not so sure, Jonathan.
You're not going to agree with me anyway, Ray, but
I think I'll disagree with this. Hang on. It's going down.
Loses it.
Yes, I'll apologise.
Thanks, Ray.
I'll apologise.
I won't be the first this World Cup, let me tell you.
Lela Milford in possession. And he was.
He's taking the ball and he's worked hard after he had a poor start.
I think both blocks have worked hard. Frank Puliture's had a solid game. The whole front row, in fact, Beetham here, bringing the ball away. Riafa wanting to quick play the ball to Willie Portune. Swan, Geros. I think the Samoan half-back's just lacking the pace really to trouble Ireland in midfield.
Yeah, I know, Willie Swan, just a little bit past it maybe, He took a few wrong decisions this half and he's taking the pressure off the Irish really.
Oh, he's a game lad. Good service with Warrington and Hunslet.
Okay, nice and easy, sorry mate. Nice and easy, just go down together, bend the backs together.
Swan again. Just over 10 minutes remaining and in this first Lincoln World Cup match. Another 30 to come. Another 28 venues before we reach that final on November the 25th at Old Trafford. Ireland certainly will relish this victory. Nothing like a team getting an opening 2 points in the opening game. And some good contributions from some players making their debut. Luke Ricketson.
You get up and play the ball. You muck that up. No way. No way.
Certainly firm, isn't he? Firm but fair, I might add.
I think he's very, very decisive around the play the ball area. He wants them to play the ball correctly. If they don't, he penalises them, and if somebody interferes, he penalises them.
Yeah, I think his margins are very good. He's very, very straight, and direct with the players. But then, he talks to them, with a lot of respect as well.
Hold in there, get in there, Willie, get in there, David Samoa. Get in.
Ryan Sheridan.
Up, part one. All the way back, all the way back.
The wind's just beginning to rise again as Ricketson takes it forward. Never been afraid to check the ball there at first receiver, Ricketson. Ireland moving well now in midfield. Sheridan reading it well around that line. Oh, that's a high tackle. Not the biggest of men is Sheridan, but that was high.
That was a great run. That is a high tackle. Monty Beetham again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official attendance for this afternoon's Lincoln Financial Group World Cup 3,207.
I think Martin not risking the elements, just taking the tap there, not kicking the ball there to touch. Southern now driving towards the post. But we can see Tommy Martin there, he's calling a move shortly. Clear drop out.
Make sure everyone's on side.
If they win, this might be the only concern that Ireland might have. He goes in, he's been told to stop, Manda's there, and he just goes on, and there he goes, there's a punch or a slap and tickle coming on, and maybe he just puts his head into Liam, maybe into his chest, more in protection than anything else, so I don't think he'll get away with that.
I don't think it's anything really, Jonathan. I don't think Mr. Fox will give too much trouble with that.
No.
Ireland on the attack, looking for more points. 30 points to 16, less than 8 minutes remaining as Lawless trying to force a way down the middle. Good tackling again there from Susu. Ricketson again. What a good game he's had. Surely a candidate for one of the match awards possibly. Terry O'Connor driving over. Can he get himself down? Can he get the ball down? He gets it out. Martin loses it.
Knocked it on. Right here.
Knock on.
Yeah, I think it's gone against Willie Swan. He drives over, offloads. Tommy Martin goes in now. Yeah, there's a knock on by Swan.
So Willie Swan adding to the pressure.
You're right.
Yeah, I think Luke Rickerson is a workhorse. He works extremely hard. He puts a lot of tackles in, covers a lot of ground, and maybe the spectators don't appreciate the work that he does do, but he does put a lot of work in for your side, and the other players in the Irish pack will certainly be very appreciative of him.
I mean, this is a completely rebuilt Samoan side, Jonathan. A very, very young side. I think they've done quite well, considering these are conditions many of them will very, very rarely ever play in.
Yeah, they are dreadful conditions, absolutely dreadful. I'm just very, very fortunate that Windsor Park is in such a great condition.
Once again, players having difficulty coping with the rain. So, scrum down, Willie Swan in possession of the ball, and he should come up with it at the back of that scrum. Well, they'll not be too happy at this result back home there in Samoa, but a long, long way to go yet. Samoa yet to play Scotland and the Maori.
Yeah, it's a very open group, isn't it? And Ireland will be happy with this with the start, but 2 tough games left.
Good short pass there from Swan, and good running under the ball there from the youngster Leafa. But Ireland very, very much in control around the play the ball area. On the 5th tackle, Jeros will have to kick here, pushing the young lad Gleverson back. Does well. Barry McDermott, the man of the match, certainly had a lot of good runs around the play of the ball.
Yeah, I think he's off at the moment. He's on the bench there having a well-earned rest, and there he is. A little drink. I think he has worked hard. He said that the first try, and he just made those hard yards, and that made it a little bit easier for the Irish halfbacks.
I think that's a tactical substitution, Jonathan. I think the 2 coaches, Andy Kelly and Stephen Neal, don't want him to get in any more trouble.
No, and again, look, the time the opponents have, they've just dominated possession, dominated, field position, and that's why they're so far ahead on the scoreboard.
Sheridan testing that Samoan defence. Francis Murray taking them off, coming up with the ball. This boy's had a good game, number 1.
He's got tremendous a lot of pace, and he's been very safe behind, and he took his stride extremely well.
On to Beetham. But again, the Samoan force not really
toughness of the 95 side.
Poaching Prescott. But he goes behind the line in the tackle, so it's a drop out.
Yeah, lovely little chip. Just a toe poked it off. There's not what Prescott could do there really. Just fall on the ball and he slid out to the end goal.
Yeah, I think you could see how difficult the conditions have been for these lads there. The way he slid off the pitch.
I was suffering from cramp. But yeah, that would have been very wet and very miserable conditions. And so if it had been a nice day, it would have been a far more open game, but weather conditions do dictate the pace and the content of the match.
Certainly different conditions to La Manga in Spain, where the Irish toned up and warmed up for this World Cup. But Samoa looking for a consolation try here, trailing by 30 points to 16. Liuma. Neither of the two Samoan wings had any real running chances, just that one early thrust. The try in the 6th minute from Liuma. Jeros again. That's a nice ball. That's a better ball too, Nualava. Willie Swan again, still tries to open a gap. Munchie Beetham taking the direct route. Beetham still going. Picked up well by Campion. He's lost it. Penalty.
No. Get that tackle down. No, you get the tackle down, okay? Now,
you know what, Chess, this is a high tackle, very high, and I think Cody's not happy with the tackle. Leaves the ball go, and there's things that right up coming up here. Whack, missed it. Thank you very much.
Well, it's a blood bin.
Off you go.
And
I think it's Steve Prescott, I think it is.
Yep. But Monty Beetham's having his nose wiped again. He's done a couple of those head high tackles as Mr. Beetham. But the referee wants him off as well for a blood bin. These blood bins, of course, they count in this total of 12 substitutions from the 4 substitutes. These days you need a calculator down there on the bench, don't you? The comings and goings of these players. Final minutes there. Ireland 30, Samoa 16.
Somebody's blown a hoop there. No, it's not the right one because there's a minute and a half left.
Ireland wanted to take advantage of this final minute and a half. Carney not going too far though. Strong tackling still from Puatua and Susu.
He has had a couple of belts in this game, right? Taking the ball in, he's took a few knocks.
Paul Southern. Martin, Garrick a little kick. Well read, Sheridan there. Milford's knocked on, play on. He's got again. Now then. Well, I think Sheridan was offside there if he'd picked it up, but good recovery there from Samoa. Still playing hard, still backing away, even in this late stage here now. Just 20 seconds remaining. Ireland looking for the first ever win in a World Cup. Keeps them on target for a quarter-final place. And certainly be good hand for their game against Scotland at Talker Park in Dublin on Wednesday night. That's a chance or two for Steve O'Neill to bring 1 or 2 more players into the squad. There it is. The hooter, it's all over. The Lincoln World Cup well and truly launched there, and the win for Ireland. It's been wet, it's been windy, but those fans who braved the elements have enjoyed it. 30 points to 16, and the right result.
Yeah, totally deserved. That's a settling down, in the second half. There's only going to be one winner, and I felt that the conditions dictated the style of the game, and it was a game of 2 halves. And Ireland with their half-backs dominated after the forwards had really set the platform for them. They did struggle at the start, and that's expected because they haven't played together and they've just been thrown together, and they'll be happy with that. They're in a tough group, as I said. I know they play Scotland, they won't get a result there, and I think the crunch match could be against the New Zealand Maoris.
Well, it's certainly a tough group, but I think they're quite relieved to get this win under their belts. It's 2 points, it puts them at the top of that league, and Brian Carney there delighted to be on a winning Irish side. Just look at the grin.
Steve Prescott, 14 of Ireland's points in the match. A good way to start a World Cup competition, Steve, but not a terribly impressive performance, would you agree?
No, but I say the conditions were against us today, and plus there's a few lads who've not played for a few months, so it's a matter of blowing the cobwebs out really for a few of us.
It seemed to me late in the first half that you were getting a bit frustrated. Tommy Martin did a bit anyway.
Well, yeah, like I said, we've just got to get on with it now. It's a win. A win's a win. The opening match of the World Cup, and we've just got to go from there now.
Yeah, it's Ireland's first victory in the World Cup, so is that at least?
Yeah, that's superb.
Here's the number we're talking about. Tommy, I was just saying to Martin that you seem to be getting a touch frustrated late in the first half.
Yeah, it was. We was trying to get back-to-back safety sets, but Samoa's are big, powerful tacklers, and we sort of played into their hand at the, towards the end of the first half. But second half we seemed to get a bit more ball control, and I think the score result was a fair result in the end.
I suppose really there was no way back for Samoa after Michael Eager's try and then Brian Carney's try, really.
No, not really, especially in these conditions. The Samoans like to throw the ball about. These conditions don't suit that play at all, and I think the weather played a part.
I suppose the key thing is, can Ireland step the game up from this?
Well, there's a long way to go. That was the first attempt we've all had together, and hopefully we can only get better from here.
Well done, congratulations, thanks Tommy.
Thank you.
Well, as they say, a win's a win. It's 2 points in the World Cup, and it sets up tomorrow afternoon's game on Grandstand, Scotland and the Maori.